Hi, fourth grade. Welcome back to Math with Miss Lichtel. Right now we're going to go over math lesson 532, which is on subtracting fractions from mixed numbers. Right now I would like for you to write down this problem, 3 1/5 minus 3/5. Please keep in mind that this problem is in your packet. However, you can choose to solve it here with me or take a look at the question in your packet, whatever works best for you. So we have a mixed number and a fraction. And what we're going to do here is we're going to think about the like units. And right now we have ones and we have fifths. My first instinct is always to subtract the like units first. We only have ones here. We don't have any ones here, so we're not going to subtract the ones. But we have fifths here, so we can start by subtracting the fifths. But we find that 1/5 minus 3/5, we cannot do that. So to get around that problem, we're going to start off by decomposing 3 1/5 so that we can subtract 3/5. Now, I want you to pause the video for a moment, and I want you to think about how you could decompose 3 1/5 so that it makes it easier for you to subtract 3/5 from it. I want you to pause for a moment and try to figure that out on your own. Hopefully you paused and aren't just watching the video all the way through to get the answers. So we have 3 1/5 minus 3/5. We need to decompose this so that we can subtract 3/5 from it. So what we're going to do is we're going to think about one whole, okay? Because we could subtract 3/5 from a whole. So our unit is fifths here. So one whole in fifths, there are 5 parts. So one whole would have to be 5/5, okay? So we'll break 3 1/5 into 5/5, which 5/5 is the same as one whole, right? So we have it broken up into 5/5 or one whole, and then what's left over, let's see, if we took 1 away from 3, it would be 2, and we still have that 1/5. So what we have left over is 2 1/5. Okay. Adding these two things together will get us 3 1/5. So now that we've decomposed this, it makes it easier for us to subtract 3/5. I want you to take a look at these. Which one of these do you think we'll use to subtract 3/5 from? Well, 2 1/5 minus 3/5, that doesn't help us very much. Let's start by subtracting 5/5 minus 3/5. Okay. Again, we're just taking this part from 3 1/5. 5/5 minus 3/5. Our denominator stays the same because our denominators are units, so our unit stays the same. We have 5/5 minus 3/5, that gives us 2/5. Okay. Keep in mind that we're not finished yet. So far, we have only subtracted 3/5 from a small part of 3 1/5. We only subtracted it from one whole, from 5/5. We still have this 2 1/5. Now we're done with the subtracting part. We got our answer here, 5/5 minus 3/5. So we need to add this answer that we got to the 2 1/5 because we haven't subtracted that yet. That was just our extra part. So we're now going to add together 2 1/5 plus 2/5. And in this case, pretty simple to add the like units. We don't have any ones over here, so 2 ones plus 0 ones. We're going to end up with 2 ones. 1/5 and 2/5 is going to give us 3/5. So our answer to 3 1/5 minus 3/5 is 2 3/5. Now, there might be another way for you to solve, and I would like for you to think about how else you might solve this problem, because there are so many ways to think about math, not just one way to arrive to the answer. So I think that's all that I have for you, friends. Just a reminder that our problem set problems for 532 include 1B, 2B and D, and 3C, G, and H. Happy mathing, everybody, because mathing is a word. I swear. Happy mathing, and I will talk to you guys later.